Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60. Today I'm on the banks of the Yangjiang River in Nanning, China. Yes, it's a gloomy day, but she's like 26 degrees and it's November the 12th. I know, and my daughter Miranda posted on Facebook today that the snow plows in Edmonton, Alberta kept her awake all night. Well, yeah, I'm feeling your pain, girl. All along here, look at all of the fishing rods. Oh yeah, see, you don't need a fishing license to fish in the Yangjiang River or anywhere in China, and you can have as many fishing rods as you want. I don't think they catch a lot. We were up by Shibu area, and I saw a guy pulling out some pretty big yanking fish there. But I think this area is... Oh, did he catch something? Yes, he did. Okay, now here's something. What's he gonna bring? What's he gonna pull out of here? This guy's pulling a fish out, and I guess you can't say there's no fish in this here river. You can't say that. Come on, buddy. What do you get? What are you getting there? Oh, look at that. That's not bad. How the? So, I kept saying, I'll stop a video for catching a fish any day, but every time I said that, my GoPro would stop working. Why? Because that's the command. So it took me like 3 tries to figure that one out. Most of these guys fishing along the river here are farmers from the villagers, but because they sold their village land to the high rises, they got rich. They got rich overnight, and but now they have nothing to do. They used to have farmland to farm and you know, eking out an existence, I guess, in China, but now they go fishing. I think their life now is much better than the life before, but I don't know. There's another thing that sort of disturbs me. What about their children, their grandchildren? You see, it was a tradition up until well, with these guys, just within the last 10 years, I'm sure, that they were farming the land like their grandfather, their great-grandfather, their great-great-grandfathers did, and it was the same land, and it sustained the families and everybody. Oh yeah, but now city slickers with a fishing rod. What's he got in there?
Another fish.
Oh yeah, little fish. Well, you might use that for bait, eh? So the times are changing in China, and the farmers are becoming city dwellers, and it's going to take a generation or two for them to catch up to the understanding of the city and maybe get jobs, because, you know, sure, that money is there and it will keep coming in forever for them, but what do? Do you just become fat and lazy? Fat and lazy fishermen in the Yangjiang River? Yeah, maybe. Look at all of these old decrepit barges, and I think these used to be like restaurants on the water, but they sure don't look like they've been used for a while. A lot of stuff in China, they'll try a business, it won't work, and then they just fall into disrepair like this here. Yeah. Or maybe the government brought in some rules and says, you can't do that anymore. All these diesel engines are polluting our river, and the farmer fishermen are getting pissed off at you, so you can't do that no more, boy. You know what I mean? It's the way it is. What a beautiful walk. You see, this path, well, it's good. It's got a running path over there, but along the river here has been rejuvenated to like park-like status, and it goes from the island, which is about 7 or 8 kilometers behind me, to Shibu, which is about, I don't know, 10 kilometers ahead of me. So if you want to come running on a track, you've got a lot of running that you can do here in China, and it's all covered with that sort of spongy type of stuff, you know what I mean? So it's good. Living in China is interesting to me. Living in Canada was boring. I think it's because you grow up knowing this from childhood, and now China is so much different than you know, the surroundings, the people, the culture, the food, the customs, the building, the, you know, all of the farmers fishing is so different that and it's growing so fast too. One of the things that I know in Canada, last year will be the same as this year, and will be and next year will be the same as last year and this year. So you get bored out of your frickin' gourd there. It's you know, life is good. You get to eat and drink and live a luxurious life. The streets are paved with gold. Well, that's what a lot of the Chinese think anyway. But it's just an easier life. It's not as hard living. In China, it's a little bit harder living because there's so many people. There's competition. There's well, squat toilets. You know, you can't drink the water out of the tap. There's so many things that are different in China that make it harder to live in China. I look at it as more of a challenge. I enjoy it because it is harder. I enjoy it because it is different. If it was the same as Canada, would I have the same love for China as I do now? No, I don't think so. I think the different part, and I think that the viewers, the people that watch my channel, are infatuated with China. Some of them are infatuated with hating China. Some of them are infatuated with loving China. But I made the video here the other day about, you know, the outside world is so unkind, and I got so many Chinese people that have moved, and some of them were gone for 45 years, or even second generation Chinese that said, oh, even though I was born in the United States, I miss China so bad, I want to move to China. Some of them that have been gone for 45 years saying, I don't care, I'm going to go retire back in China. When I left China, it was a tough place to live. Now it looks like it's better than where I'm staying in the United States, UK, Canada, all these places. Let me tell you, it is, guys. I've been here since 2003, and I've seen it change for the better every year for the last 16, 17 years, and it just keeps getting better and better and better. The air gets better, the water, like the river's cleaner, the buildings are nicer, the people are kinder, even the police treat you with respect here now. It's scary, even at the border, you know, like you come into American immigration there at the border there, you know, what are you doing here? You know, why are you coming down? But here, it's like, they're not like that. Then again in Canada, when Wei Feng and I went to Canada from China one year, I can't remember which year it was, the immigration guy looked at Wei Feng and says, welcome back. That's Canada. Yep. So there's a big difference. The Chinese immigration aren't quite that nice yet, but they're getting there. Beautiful scenery behind me, eh? That's why I'm doing this video. It's just me sort of babbling, but I just wanted you to see what I see. China is not only a place that you can make new experiences, but you can actually reinvent yourself in a different country. When I retired back in 2014 and we moved to China full time, I was lost. I had no idea what I was gonna do with myself. All I knew is I didn't want to be running a collection agency, repossession business. I didn't want to be running an immigration consulting firm anymore. I wanted to just relax, take it easy in China, drink some brandy, some beer, hang out with my friends, eat the food and whatever. But sometimes you get bored with that too. So I reinvented myself with this YouTube channel. It's actually worked out pretty good for me. Oh, we just hit 36,000 subscribers today. I never thought we would get to 1,000. I was talking to my daughter the other day, and she says she remembers when I started the YouTube channel, I had 12 subscribers. I said, "Whoa, there's 12 people watching my channel," you know, and I thought that was good because I had no idea what was going on, and basically I still don't. I talked to Jacoby about how I do this and that on the channel. How do I make this happen? And you can sort of hear the "Are you stupid?" in his response, but it's just it's an age thing. I never grew up with the technology, so I really don't know much about it. But anyway, so it's gone from 12 subscribers to 36,000, and I figure that's pretty damn good. So I reinvented myself as a YouTuber in China, and it started as a hobby, but it's become sort of one of the things that I enjoy most about China, is showing you guys what China is really like. And I try to show you the real China. I don't the rich kids and the hip hop and this and that and the other thing. I don't know, but I did get invited to the Mimi Club for a tour, and it's sort of like a hip hop club, and I think I'm probably going to go for it and do a video about it. But it's not my era of music. Like, where's the Creedence Clearwater Revival, man? Where's Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin? Where, you know, yeah, I am that old. And that's another video from Gweilo 60. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the bell and the Patreon account for the children. Don't forget to hit that Patreon account and give them a couple of bucks, because it all goes for a really good cause. Bye now.